What's going on? Hey guys. So look, life is good. Life is so good. Let me tell you guys something. If you're watching this right now, you are so blessed. You are so blessed that you woke up. And I know we take it for granted. We like, well, I woke up, but I got this thing going on. But you're so freaking blessed. You're so amazing. You are so better than half of the people right now on the freaking planet. It's probably more than half. I don't know. I don't know the real numbers. But we're so blessed. Let's marinate in some blessings this morning. What are you grateful for? What are you thankful for? Man, I feel good, you guys, for no particular reason other than we here. We can meet on Facebook. We can talk out our issues. I just saw they posted on Facebook, a lady was going bonkers. She was like losing her mind, like literally on the plane. And we get to sit here and talk about our mind, our heart, our soul. We get to address issues. We get to literally, in our right mind, try another day of life. Have another conversation. Meet another person. Like, that's a blessing. Like you don't understand. When you feel like you're going out of your mind, I watch my mother. And she just looks at me sometimes and she says, Michelle, like, I just feel crazy. Like, she doesn't have, like, she's having all these moments. And we here today. Now, look, you might feel like you're going crazy, but no. You here right now, I need you to marinate in your blessings. Marinate in your blessings. Hey, I feel good, don't it? Just feel abundant, because mind is everything, right? That's a good groove, ain't it? Hey guys, say what's up when you get in the chat room. It's your girl, Lakeisha Michelle here. Listen, we're gonna have a conversation. I was literally just messing around this morning making some beats. I'm in this beat making mood. And so I like this groove. And it fits the topic. It fits the mood. Today we're talking about avoiding things spiritually and in the regular sense of our purpose and work that we are, that we do every day. Ooh, I like this beat. What are we avoiding? Yeah. What are you avoiding? What are you avoiding? And who's missing out on your gift? 'Cause you're sitting home not sharing it. Woo! Listen, y'all, that's what we're gonna talk about today. The beat is nice. It's a nice little groove, ain't it? I was just pushing buttons. What are you avoiding? Why you sitting home on your gift? Get outside, baby girl, and live. Listen, that's what we're gonna talk about today. Whoa, I like this here. Okay, so listen. We're gonna talk about Proverbs because it just was good. It's always good. Let me stop my little beat. Okay, so I just made that up, by the way, if you're wondering what that is, because I just am pushing buttons on my iPad, and it's like you can make beats and stuff, so it's really fun. For me, it's like my new part-time job that I don't get paid for. Not yet. So anyway, the beat is nice. Hello, good morning. What's up, Jackie, Diane, Bridget, Minge, I hope I said your name right. Irene, Minge, Irina, I hope I said your name right. Tell me if I said it right, because I like to get it right. Okay, so LaChic in the building. What up? Tiny in the building, my boo thing. Pamela, what's going on, boo? Siobhan, Jennifer, Angela, Ginger, what's up, guys? YouTube, say what's up. Don't be quiet. I see you. Don't be acting like, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, this light is getting on my nerves. So listen, let's have a conversation. We're going to talk about, hey, Bridget, we're going to talk about Proverbs 26 and 13. It was really, really good. Actually, 13 and 14. First of all of Proverbs was good. And you know the rule if you're new to my tribe. Hey, Destiny, I'm so proud of your hustle, girl. Keep going. So listen, The thing is, if you don't know what else to read for the day, read Proverbs like of the day of the month, the date, the number of the month, right? Read that. So it's the 26th, read chapter 26. I got your name right, Minge? Hope I did. So we're reading chapter 26, and it was super good. It's talking about, I mean, it's just going on and on about what fools do, and like basically here's what you shouldn't be doing, because this is what fools do, okay? And I don't know about you, but I don't want to be no fool, child. I've been your special kind of fool. Okay, see, I don't want to do that. I want to be that special kind of fool. So it goes in and on about, you know, all of these things, and it gives all of these parables. Hello, Brittany, what's going on? What's up, Devana? What's up, Shanine? And Proverbs is giving you all of these like storylines and parables and ways that fools act. And it's a great example of stuff that we shouldn't do, right? It just gives you a lot of like, don't do this because fools do this. And if you do that, you might as well just cut your foot off because it's just a disaster. And so I love that. Hey, 88 Snuggles. Good morning from Michigan. Hello. And so what's up, Nyla Nicole? Yes, let's get into this motivation. Yes. And so it's so good. It's so good. There were so many things that we could talk about. And I was like, okay, what sticks out to me? And like 13 and 14 were a big deal. And because it says, don't be lazy and keep saying there's a lion outside. A door turns on its hinges, but a lazy person turns over in bed. Okay. And I was like, wow. Hey, Cherie Harper. What's up, boo? So when I read that, it was like, okay, let's really look at the storyline and assess what's actually been said here. And so what I see in this, there's two things. It's spiritually, and it's also just every day. And one thing I do know for sure is that, you guys know I'm an entrepreneur. I work for myself, okay? Self-employed, entrepreneur, whatever you want to call it, okay? Like, I'm running my own ship, and I fell into business on accident. And one thing I do know for sure is that I've had some success in business, and a lot of people send me messages, and it's like, you think that I sit at home only and just make money. Like, you can't start out that way. So I thought it was interesting because when you think about, first of all, a lion, this scripture, I'm going to reference this, and we're going to reference a couple aspects, right? So it says, don't be lazy and keep saying there's a lion outside. Now, for a lot of entrepreneurs and for a lot of, and listen, this applies to your personal life, your fitness regimen, your spiritual life. This applies to your day job or your side hustle or your whatever you're doing. You're self-employed, you work for yourself, whatever it is. So this applies to that. And I'm going to show you how. Now, it says, don't be lazy and keep saying there's a lion outside. Where are lions? If you just go to Google and let's just look at where do lions live? Okay. Nearly all wild lions live in sub-Saharan Africa, but one small population of Asiatic lions exists in India's blah, 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 blah. Okay, so lions ain't in the streets, okay? You're not going to go outside and see a lion. Now, if you live in California, a certain person, you might see like them big old cats, okay? We do have bobcats out here, but that ain't no lion. So we're going to stick to don't be trying to add and make it a different type of cat that could possibly kill you, okay? We're talking about lions here, and this is what Proverbs is saying. And I was like, lions don't even, why would you go outside and see a lion? So then it's like, well, what is the lion? So the lion is something that it's a thing that we're going to use as an excuse. And it's outside. Like, unless you live in somewhere where lions just roam the streets freely, there ain't no lion outside. Now, why would we say we don't want to go out into the streets? Well, then what are in the streets? Well, when you go outside, it's people out there, it's businesses out there, it's highways and freeways and traffic, okay? There are stores, there's trading, there's commerce, there's conversation. Your man outside, you know how many women sitting at home talking about, I'm waiting on my man. You sitting at home, busted and disgusted, talking about, I'm waiting on man. When I get my man, I'm going to be whatever. Well, boo, if it's not something that you practice, you're probably not going to be there when you get the man. Second of all, he's not going to come knocking on your door. Unless you're going to do the postman, you know what I'm saying? I don't really know what other, and Uber people, because, I'm trying to figure out who comes to your house on a regular basis. So, do you understand? Do you understand? Okay. Do you guys see where I'm going with this? Like, in the streets. So a lot of times people think that you can just literally start an online business and just be sitting up in your house like this and just come on every day and say, this is how you stay motivated. This is how you do this. And this is how you do that. That actually irritates me when people, because y'all think that's what, like, that's not what I go out and I meet people, I gather people. I never had a social media following until I went outside and I got the people. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? You cannot start unless you're like, I don't know, doing some type. There are some businesses where, like, you have some, like this one guy has a YouTube channel and he's doing well now. He's created online courses from, he reads books and then he gives you the summary of the book so you don't have to. And so he's built a business around that. I mean, he's reading blah, blah, blah. But guess what? In order to get traffic to the channel, he still had to go be at conferences, events, meet people, talk to people. You got to put yourself out there. You got to go outside. Okay? And you can't be saying that a lion is in the street. There ain't no freaking lion in the street. Okay? Lions ain't walking around in the street, and that's an excuse, and it's something that we do. For example, we always say that we don't have time. There's so much that I could say that I don't have time for, but actually the reality is it's not a priority. It's a tough reality, so it feels better when I say I don't have time. But the reality is it's just not a priority. And it could be hurting me or it can be beneficial for me because I don't need to do something right now. It is what it is. It's a fact, right? And so we have to be able to make better decisions and we have to be able to address our BS full on, full on. No, you fell in on purpose because we needed you, LOL. Oh, thank you, Destiny. Thank you. But for real, y'all, like seriously, like we have to really think about what is a lion in this? Why would the scripture make a like a story or an example or metaphor for saying that there's a lion in the street? And so for me, it was like, well, what is my lion? What is the thing that I'm not doing? Here's the question, write it down. What is the thing that I'm not doing? What is the thing that I'm avoiding? And I'm using the excuse that there's a lion in the street. Because your lion could be anything. What fear is stopping you? Or you just freaking lazy? Like, what is it that's making you say that there's a lion in the street? Because again, a lot of times we're looking for purpose and all these other things. I would never know any of the stuff that I'm talking about if I didn't actually go outside and live. Living happens in the street. Meeting people, having words of exchange and experiences happen in the streets. You got to get in these streets. If you are understanding what I'm saying right now, please put get in these streets in the comments. I need you to put that in the comments. Get in these streets. Put that in the comments. Because at the end of the day, like, for example, traveling and like experiencing the world, that opens up your mind so much. And you have to, like, you know, and I think it's funny when people go to a new city and they just stay in the house or they just stay in a hotel. Like, we have to explore. There are some moments where I may book a resort, darling, and I'm going to stay on to the resort, and I booked it fabulously so that I can just be on the resort. And then there's other moments where I get to the city, and more than likely, I'm going to at least spend one day finding a local person from that city, even when I'm out the country, and I'm going to learn my way, or I'm going to go out and see something, okay? That's like me going to Barcelona all the time. And like right now, I'm going to Barcelona again in August. This will be my third time, and when I go, I spend at least 2-3 weeks, right? The first time was a month, a couple times, so this time is going to be a month as well. And it's like, when I get there, literally, we went out so much so that people invite us back for a party. So I'm going because I'm going to be at this party. Like, we got friends, we've been in neighborhoods, we everywhere. This is the thing that we do now. We're just like, we might as well get an apartment here because we freaking love it. And we got all these locals and we just got in the streets and we learned the lay of the land. And I'm thinking about having an event there. Like, you got to get in the streets. Like, how would I ever know if I truly, really liked something if I didn't get out there and experience it so that I can, and experience is failing at something. Experience is looking lazy. Experience is, not looking lazy. Looking crazy. Experience is looking crazy, meaning that you're going to look stupid when you're walking around and you don't know what you're doing. You may feel like you're in a foreign land. When you're walking out, when I was in Germany, I felt stupid because I didn't know any I was like, okay, they look at me like I'm dumb because to them, I'm different. But I got to be willing to look different and still ask my question and find my answer. Okay? Any city, any country, it's just the way that it goes. When I was in Rome and I had my microphone out and I was walking around the streets and people kept looking at me like, why does she have a mic? What is going on? Stupid American. I don't care. Like, y'all ain't paying this microphone bill, this cell phone bill, this ticket, traffic. What I'm trying to say. traveling ticket bill. So I could care less what you're thinking right now. I am going to get my full Rome experience, darling, and I am going to sing in these streets, honey, so that I can be B-E, capital B-E, with a period at the end. The end, you know what I'm saying? You got to get in the streets. When I started my business, I did not think for 1 minute that someone was going to come knocking at my door. What I had to do was get in them streets. If I want to do something, if I want to know something, I had to get in them internet streets too, okay? When I decided I was going to build mobile applications, it was very much a let me learn it the fastest way possible. I bought courses. I studied all night. I got like a few hours of sleep every night until I knew how to build a mobile application. Same thing with websites. Yesterday, I just figured out how to build something else, and I was like, it's so funny. I literally was up way past midnight. I still ended up getting up early yesterday. And by 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I had it to show, and Top was laughing. He was like, "You're obsessed. You're crazy. Like you spent the whole night. Are you willing to risk your sleep?" Because see, some of y'all like, I got kids, I got this, I got that. Well, I'm sorry. Now here's the deal about excuses. My daddy always tell me, like, he was like, if you get pregnant, I don't want to hear about what you can't do in life. Why? Because he always said, this is how my daddy used to talk to me. This is what he said, ladies. You laid on your back, so shut up. I'm like, dang, daddy, that's harsh. That's what he used to tell me now. We know, for those of you who got your baby in some kind of weird, scary, unimaginable way, you're the exception to that rule. Everybody else, the baby's here, okay? You felt real good when you was getting a baby. Maybe you didn't, because maybe it was a waste of time. But I'm just saying, whatever your baby day situation is, the baby's here, okay? So either you're going to keep hustling, and you're going to keep going, and you're going to keep, like, whatever, or you're going to say, well, now that I have a child, I'll wait. And it's just a choice. Ain't nobody mad at you. You only can be mad at yourself. You can't point the finger at nobody else. It is what it is. Listen and hear, people. It's harsh reality. I love my daddy because he gave me the harsh reality. Period, point blank. When I used to go to school, on the way to school, the conversation in the morning, like, this is how my dad used to talk to me. He'd be like, okay, let me tell you something about these dudes. It was the same conversation, and I never really understood. I was halfway listening. I was halfway sleepy. I was like, why does he give me a speech every time we go to school? Like, he didn't take me to school all the time, but the times that he did, it was the same speech. Boys are after one thing. What is it? And I used to be like, it's all pink on the inside. I didn't even know what the heck he was talking about. And for some of you, you may not even know what that means. It took me, like, years later, I was like, it's all pink. Oh my God, why was I saying this? But my dad is an OG triple, and he's a playboy. Like, he ain't no playboy now. I mean, I really don't know. But, like, he was a playboy, so he understood the game. So he was trying to give it to me early. So as a child, he would literally be like, look, don't be distracted by that, because it just means one thing to the man. He ain't in love with you. If he say he love you, you need to run, because he don't even know what that is right now. You need to focus on your schoolwork, and you need to get a job, and you need to have this. And this is what my daddy trained me. So thank God for my daddy, because, honey, they couldn't pull it on you, girl. What? I used to walk through the halls of school like, what? Well, never no rumors. But anyway, moral of the story is this. We have to have harsh reality conversations with ourselves. That's where I was going with this random stories. Now, Proverbs is talking about, don't be lazy and say it's a lion outside, because lions do not walk in the streets of your city, okay? And so that means you're avoiding something. What are you avoiding? What are you being lazy about? There's something that you should be doing that you're not doing right now, okay? I was lazy with my taxes. I was lazy. I'm technically being lazy with my tour, okay? My tour, I literally could tour whenever I want, however I want, and I'm like avoiding it. So, and I'm not really like, yeah, BS. I'm avoiding it. There's no need to explain things. It is what it is. You have to be hard on yourself, period, point blank. And you will learn, like a lot of times people say, Keisha, you so free, go here, carefree, lucky. Because I'm blunt. Like, if there's something that happens, then that's just what happens. Like, I don't like when people give me stuff sugar coated. Remember I told y'all about the person trying to give me an MLM opportunity? I have zero tolerance for that conversation, because I understand business and I study. I don't care about, you ain't got to motivate me. I'm already motivated. So what is what's the numbers? I'm only numbers. Like, what are the numbers? People be like, oh my God. Listen, that stuff is for people who don't understand. I get it, boo. Jump to the facts quickly before I get ADD. I'm very blunt. Like, don't ever, even when y'all send me messages, you ain't gotta give me like this 50,000 foot, just What is it that you want to have happen, and how do you think I could support that? And let's see if this is something that I agree to and you agree to. Does it make it happen? It's a yes or no. Boom. And I really have built my life around people who live in yes or no worlds. I just black or white. It's just black or white. Black or white, child. I don't want no gray. Okay? There we go. Now, lions don't exist in the street, so this tells us that you're avoiding something, you're being lazy. And listen, everything else exists in these streets. You got opportunities out the wazoo in these streets, okay? Thank you, Diane. I love him too. Jessica says, gotta share this. Good morning, boo. I'm going out to get a passport. LOL, I've never been out the country. Please, everyone, assignment, homework. This light is echoing. It's driving me nuts. It's so jacked up the way you think. If you have to, it's like my voice is bouncing off the thing. It's driving me nuts. So listen, homework assignment. Get your passport. If you ain't got your passport, get your passport. Don't say, well, I have an excuse first. Like, I got my passport before I ever knew I was going somewhere, child. Don't worry about it. I'm just prepared when the opportunity comes. But where I'm going? Well, you ain't going nowhere. You just going to stay in these states, child. And the states can only take you so far. Because I traveled the states since I was a little kid. I've been to almost every state in the United States. And I'm all in Montana, in the doggone woods with the grizzly bears. Literally took a tour through a park where you can, like, bears can walk up to your window. I was like, this is the part of the movie where the black person dies. Get me out of here. I was not comfortable with that. But I did it, and I experienced it, okay? Listen. And I was the only black person, so I was very much acting like that, too. I was like, y'all, this is stupid. This is the part where I'm going to die first. This is where we leave the woods now, because the bear was very close. I have a picture. I remember when I posted that picture years ago on Facebook, and everybody thought that it was fake. And it was such a real bear, and it was that close. I was like, no, see, that's why I'm trying to show y'all how ridiculous this is. Anyway, I'm passport ready. Our brothers. I heard the same thing. See, I heard that writing down what bothers you gives you a feeling that can cause you to take action. Tiny, have you ever done I've sent this out to my email list so many times. What are you tolerating? What's getting on your nerves that you no longer want to experience? That always, if something's on my nerves, you best believe I attack it immediately, because I just go through, wait. If I find myself frustrated, wait a minute. I ain't got to deal with this. And then I'm going to fix it. Period, point blank. Because I am the person who's in control. So I'm going to fix it. And that's the way that it goes. Okay, so the next scripture says, and we're almost done. The next scripture is Proverbs 26:14. And it says, why is this thing? Okay. A door turns on its hinges, but a lazy person just turns over in bed. And I was like, okay, a door and hinges means it's just propped to the thing and it's just going open and shut, open and shut, open and shut, but it stays in the same place. And at first I was thinking the door was like, opportunities coming open and shut. But then the next part says, but a lazy person stays in bed. And so I don't know, like the door, it goes open and shut. It's in the same place, but there's movement, but nothing's happening besides opening and closing. A person in bed, what do? You roll over and you toss and turn, but you're in the same dang place, okay? And then the next scripture says, some of us are so lazy that we won't lift a hand to feed ourselves. Oh, snap. And then it says, a lazy person says, I'm smarter than everyone else. It's like you think you know everything, but you ain't going nowhere. You making a little movement, but you're doing the same thing. So spiritually, like, if you really think about it, I made my little notes. Doors open and close. They're still in the same place. Now, you're staying, you're avoiding, you're not getting in the streets, you're not making things happen for yourself. Or spiritually, you're staying in something that you knew you shouldn't have stayed in, and you thinking it's going somewhere. It ain't going nowhere. Ouch. Somebody say ouch. Ouch. I mean, we all doing something that is just like the door, open and shut. We thinking that something gonna happen. Ain't nothing gonna happen. It's on the same dang hinges. We think that something's gonna happen. So 20, 30 years later, the door's still doing the same thing. I go to my mom and them house. My door to my room still there. Same old door. Same old room. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody like, ouch. Exactly. That one was a tough one because I was like, oh, See, you might think that right there means some friends you need to get rid of. It's a relationship you need to get rid of. It's some money tactics that you using that you need to get rid of. It's some makeup that you need to get rid of, okay? It's a dress right now and it's too much. It's too tight. It's all in your crevices. Get rid of it. It's some pants that's too little and you keep lying to yourself like this door, opening and closing, talking about you going to the gym and the pants is in your cracks. Get the pants out your cracks, throw them away, and give it up, okay? Because you obviously, for the last 20, 30 years, it's not happening. I'm just saying. That's why I say ouch, because it's like a lot of scenarios you can apply that to. Get rid of it. Okay, I think I'm done. I made notes, guys. So what I do is take my own notes first. I take my own medicine, and then I share it with you guys. So like what I wrote here. So staying in means you're avoiding something. So if the lion is in the street, we just talked about that scripture. We know lions don't walk in the street. That means you're avoiding something. Well, what's in the streets? I said work, responsibility. You go outside you got to go to the store. You know what I'm saying? You got to go to work. You got to go take your kids. You have to face the world. And so a lot of people are avoiding their calling, their gifts, their nudges in their stomachs that says you should be going and doing this. You're avoiding it because I don't know how. I'm not buying my passport because I don't know where I'm going. I'm not going to take that class because I don't know. Like I'm not going to do this because it's just different. And there's lions in the street. So I'm going to stay here in my house because it's safe. So the moral of the story is leave the dang house. Leave the house. Get outside in these streets, people. Get outside in these streets and make it happen. And that's it. That's it. That's all I got for y'all. If the church is in agreement that we are no longer avoiding things and we are facing our insecurities and our fears and we're going outside in the streets, even if we're going to look crazy, even if it's scary, even if you don't know all the steps and which roads to turn on, if you are in agreement with that, type yes in the comments, share this live stream, like this live stream, thumbs up this live stream, stop watching and not actually putting some interaction on this live stream because you know how social media works. We need you guys to press buttons and I'm just saying, press the dang button. Okay, back to my beat. Hey, what are you avoiding? Yeah. Ooh. Hey, what are we avoiding? We're going to make the commitment today to let's recommit. Let's recommit. Recommit to yourself. Recommit to your gifts. Recommit to them streets. Get up in them streets and talk to the people that you meet. Hey. Y'all ain't know your girl be like, sorry. What's up, guys? I see all the yeses coming through. Listen. What are you avoiding? Why you staying inside with your gifts and you're trying to hide? What are you avoiding? Get outside and play. Never knew who you may meet on the way. What are you avoiding? Be willing to look crazy. Be willing to look crazy. What are you avoiding? Be willing to look crazy. Get outside and go play. Walking around outside, you learn so much about your life. Listen, staying inside, wondering which way to go. You ain't never gonna get it right. We were born to experience life more abundantly. God will meet you in them streets. Cause faith is stepping outside when you believe. Believe even though you don't see. Believe even though you don't see. Believe even though you don't see. Cause faith is believing even if you don't see what's happening. We gotta go outside and live it all day. What's up, y'all? Listen, I'm Lakeisha Michelle. I'm signing off. I want you guys to say yes. I see all the yeses coming through. Amen. I see the hearts. I see the yes. That's why I love you. I'm headed out into those streets. Yes. Yes. Hey, girl, did you know that that's me sometimes? Until today, I'm going. Thanks, girl. Whoa! I love it. What are you avoiding? Come on, y'all. Really let that marinate today. Here we go. What am I avoiding? Let that song stick in your head when you just walking through the day and you see yourself shine, like dimming your light. Remember that you gotta shine bright. You gotta be willing to put yourself out there. Luxury Travel Agency. What's going on? Thank you for the hearts. I see the yeses. Gloria, 88 Snuggles. You so dope. Thank you. Tessa talking about, come on now. Where you getting the beats from? From my iPad. Just from my iPad. Making them up. This is all made up. Be willing to just push buttons and figure some stuff out, okay? That's what you gotta do. I'm through avoiding. Yes, and here's the deal. We're gonna have to face the battle every single day. You're gonna have to face the battle every single day. But the whole thing is that you get up and you go, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. What's up, Star? Yes, yes, I believe. There we go, Cherie. Because listen, it ain't that Keisha just wakes up out of bed and she just, now sometimes, for the most part I am, but I still have things that I avoid. I avoided the gym this morning. Like, there's things that you're going to avoid. Simple things and big things. And the whole thing is call yourself on your own stuff and then literally just redirect. Get in the direction that you want to go. Don't sit. This is not an invitation to just beat yourself up. It's not an invitation to just be like, I should have did this. I should have did that. I don't have my whole life together in 30 minutes. I'm avoiding. No, that's not what we're saying. What I'm saying is, within the minute, second, hour, as you're living, just look. What am I avoiding? You about to make an opportunity. You about to go do something right now. Before you go in, what am I avoiding? Because if you call yourself on it, now you can just step past it. What am I avoiding? See, some people won't get on live stream if they ain't got no makeup on. Some people won't get on live stream if they ain't got all the fancy production. But you know that you need to be on live stream. What are you avoiding? Hey, I like that, y'all. Let that marinate. What am I avoiding? While I'm staying inside with my gifts, oh, I'm trying to hide. What am I avoiding? The only reason I would do it cause I'm scared. Cause I'm scared. What am I avoiding? It don't matter if I'm scared, I gotta do it anyway. What am I avoiding? It don't matter if you don't know the how. Step in them streets and God's gonna say He got your back, He'll send the right person to you. He got your back, He'll send the right person to you. He got your back, He'll move all of the mountains. He got your back, but you gotta take the first step. Hey, you gotta take the first step. Oh, you gotta take the first step. Every day you gotta take the first step. Step, 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 step. How was your audition when you went on Saturday? I did not make it. That's another live stream. What do you do when you don't make it? What do you do when you don't make it? You keep going. You keep showing up. You have to be willing to say, I'm gonna be on The Voice. And then they say thank you, but no thank you. When you walk out, you just kind of like, it's all right. I am The Voice. What are you avoiding? Hey, I am The Voice and I don't need a title. Cause I can do what I want whenever I do. So I'ma keep going and keep trying cause that's what you do. No more avoiding anything in your life. Listen, it might be a conversation you need to have right now. Go on, make that phone call. Go on, be willing to, like, you know what I'm saying, put yourself out there. Apply for the job, even though you don't even feel qualified. If you feel called to it, go through it. Call 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 to it, go through it. If you call to it, then go through it. Don't matter what you don't have. It don't matter because God will show up and give you the other half. What you don't have, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. I'm here to tell y'all to stop going small, y'all. You were made to shine. You were made for big. You were made for it. What are you avoiding? Oh, I like this groove. Okay, y'all, I'm about to go. I love you all. I love you all. I'm avoiding making calls to schedule massages in different places where massage is not familiar by making sure my family is taken care of. I'm doing it today. Boom, breakthrough, boom, right there. How many of you guys had a moment where you literally pinpointed something that you are avoiding and you're committed to actually doing right now? If you did, that was worth it. Yes, I'm here to make a difference in self-care. Yes, there we go. You are so awesome. Thank you guys so much. Oh, Lord, now I'm hot. It was cold in this house a minute ago. Now I'm hot because I'm just moving around. I'm through avoiding. Exactly, Jackie. Listen, just address your stuff head on. I love you all too. Thanks for the hearts and the shares and the likes and the love. I love you guys. I'm about to go do my work, so I won't be avoiding nothing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and by the way, I have a webinar tonight, and it's talking about from side hustle to full-time online. It's all about how I created my revenue streams online, and I want to walk you guys through the type of things that I do. And for those of you who are looking to do that, so you can go to LakeishaMichelle.com and register for that webinar. You're so smooth, love. That song, I have to go back and do your lesson too. Boom! Oh, are you in a class already? Chef Anthony, love you too. Love you. Mark, what's going on? I see you. I see you on here all the time. You talking to me. How was, oh, I answered that. Join us in a workshop. Love God. Bless you. It's coming, my amazing workshops for what you need. Go on, boo, get it. Yes, I believe. Hearts, hearts, hearts. Hey, girl. You know that's me sometimes. Until today. Thank you. Thank you guys for all the love on YouTube and Facebook. Good morning, everybody. I love you. Just a little reminder. What are we avoiding this morning? What are we avoiding? You're awesome. Have a blessed day. Thank you so much. And I hope that y'all hear my creepy butt in your head. Like, what are you avoiding? I love it. I'll see you guys later. Of course, I'm going to be live streaming all the time like I always do. So make sure you follow me. Make sure you subscribe. I'm always dropping bombs. What's up, Alessa? I'm always dropping bombs on everything. Anything I know about, I'm telling y'all about. And listen, let's all take our own advice and address what we are avoiding so that we can prepare. Go get it in. Yes. Yes. And yes. I love you. See you soon. Make sure you subscribe. Turn on your notifications because I always am sharing stuff with you to help you. I am Lakeisha Michelle. If you have any questions about anything I'm up to, go to LakeishaMichelle.com. I answer all of my emails. Thanks. Ciao.